Okay. So let's do this quest here.
You will change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Alright, let's save here just in case they fucking start rioting and shit before I can
come over here. Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Who said that?
Humans only care how that.
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity.
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility. Know anything about the...
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one.
So truth means nothing to you?
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind...
An order that allows...
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face...
Or they do understand them and simply don't like...
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will... Who will sow the crops and milk the cows there? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough...
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who...
Give us this whole flower!
Motherfucker.
They start at each other's throats.
I already talked to these guys. Shut the fuck up.
Farewell.
Alright,
Mix water with
it's
fire.
Anyone so much as witches.
What the?
And you see what they did to her?
Why is it? Who is it prompting me to talk to? No, what the fuck? I already spoke to these motherfuckers.
Farewell.
Why are you
Give
prompting
us
me
this
to?
whole
Alright,
flower!
let's do this quest right here.
The
We're gonna interview the servant
Not for
that
that damned Jorvith, the
that poisoned the wine. Luckily, it's just right here. So.
Someone cast a spell.
There goes the priest, see?
I've been looking for you.
Alright.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Oh, I think that's assassination attempt.
I don't want to hurt you.
I
really
love
don't,
threatening people.
but I'll cut your arm off if I have to.
Please
No,
work.
no,
Yes.
please.
Fuck you.
So tell me what you saw.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Alcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was put in Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. It wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Alcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
But he's already dead.
Very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
What should I do?
I mean, I guess the Witcher really fucking cares about servant food. Is there any development with this? Let's see. Okay, so I guess that's a new development for that. That quest, like I can ask the Stennis about why he cleared out the kitchen to hear his explanation. But for now, let's check out this guy's apartment. Let's I might just skip this walking for you guys if it's far away. Yeah, I'll skip this walking for you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are. Apparently it's in Cecil Burden's house. Oh yeah, Cecil Burden's the guy that's on the quest. Okay, sure.
They lie in wait for their lord and prince. Humans are an odd lot. I certainly hope Scaling can clean up this mess. What can I do for you, Witcher?
That's a fine beard you have there.
I need to know where Reverend Olkin used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map. It's about right here.
Alright, sweet.
See you, Governor.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to this guy's house, so I guess I'll skip this walking for you guys as well. Let's just see how far it is. Yeah, I'll skip that. Be right back. Okay, welcome back, bros. I'm on the part where it's telling me... Okay, the quest marker brought me here, but it's not really here, I guess. What the fuck? What a fucking troll. Alright, hopefully it's right here. Yep, there we go. Alright, sweet.
How are you?
Let's check this guy's fucking house. What you got in here, bro?
Strange order.
Let's walk in the center and just hit with one of these. What am I doing?
Nothing interesting.
Alright, so check that. Wait for events to unfold. Alright, I might have to... Let's read this note. What the fuck is this? I don't know what that means. Okay, so obviously this I guess this is the goblet that she drank from. I don't really remember what it looked like, but it might be like some fucking secret little compartment to release poisoning or something. It looks like a schematic of some sort, or maybe it's just describing to the servant which one to put it in. So either way, that's really suspicious. Probably gonna have to confront Stennis about it, but yeah, that's it in the room. So let's see here. What other quests do we have to do before this one? So it's apparently it's just royal blood. So we gotta wait. We gotta develop the events for royal blood, and then I guess this will become another option as soon as we're done with that. So I'm gonna take you guys back to that place, and we'll find out who the fuck is really telling the truth and who I want to live. Because really, it doesn't matter. The truth isn't gonna be what decides. You know, you're not going to be saved by the truth necessarily. If I decide that one person is telling the truth, like if the king is telling the truth but he had a good reason, but, you know, fucking, I want him dead anyways, I'll probably kill him. Because I don't want Stennis to be the fucking head, but we'll see, we'll see. I'll be right back.
Be on the same side.
There we go.
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia.
This motherfucker.
Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
This is the night that I fucked up in that bar.
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the virgin sips it.
A good point. We can't be sure if the prince poisoned the wine.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanting to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene dumbhead the prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olkin wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olkin was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Henselt cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
This motherfucker's annoying, man.
Those are just words. Too much guesswork and not enough evidence. You can't convict anyone based on that.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it.
His armor looks
in this world,
bro.
there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin
This guy's
of
kind of an
Eden?
asshole too.
Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Eden, can judge me. Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
Oh, wow. Corny little fucker. Man, I don't know what to pick here. Am I running out of time? I don't know what to pick, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll just go with this for
The prince
now.
has a right to a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. We can't deny him that. What will the peasants do if we hand them the prince? Will they hear him out? No. They'll hang him from the nearest tree or tear him limb from limb. What will happen if we allow a lynching? What if people see that might makes right? Who'll guarantee they won't desire to avenge their wrongs, real and imagined? Who'll protect people whose only fault is noble birth from the exasperated mob? And where will it lead?
So what, am I gonna fight? Let's fucking fight, man. I'm ready to fight. Ah, shit. Alright, sweet. Fuck yeah. Arrest that fucker. At least we didn't get him lynched. We'll see, though. At least this buys us a little time to kind of...
The peasants are furious.
They didn't dare mount a frontal attack.
But they haven't forgotten about Stennis, and won't. It'll be that way until Saskia regains consciousness.
She won't keep order by strength alone.
Unless it's a great strength.
We need an authority figure, and royal blood.
5 courts go to waste in the Dwarven dungeon at the moment.
There's also Henselt.
Going into that haunted mist is madness. Stealing Stennis away would be easier.
No. Anything involving Stennis will cause a riot.
I've had enough of the peasants and nobles barking. Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt's army with this rabble, which is why I'm going to get reinforcements.
Where?
4 Scoia'tael units await in hiding to the east. Time to summon them.
You'll make it in time?
I must.
Damn it. I'll never get to do that quest because he's gonna leave. Alright, so we gotta get Henselt's blood. Damn it. I wish he would have just given it to me sooner so this wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so apparently a new development has been made with Triss Marigold, so we're gonna go talk to Philippa Eilhart and figure out what information she has in store for us so that we can get my bitch back, because I needs my bitch. So let's see how far away is her fucking pad. Not too far.